Today is the day. We have completed all of our videos on the methods to use for factoring, and now it's time to think about how to use them. Welcome to the last and final video in our series, Which Method Works Best? Okay, you should know all of the methods that we learned so far, but you only need to know one of the three trinomial methods, either AC, box, or guess and check. Example 1. So without factoring, take a look at each of these and determine what the best method would be to factor them. Pause the video and restart when you're ready to check your answers. How did you do? Well, hopefully you were able to get most of them. Let's talk about the guidelines. Okay, let's look at our giant factoring tree and get our process together. So no matter what kind of polynomial, we always begin with the greatest common factor. Once we factor that out, we look inside the parentheses and count the number of terms to determine our next step. So if we have two terms, we look for a difference of squares or a difference of cubes. Okay? If there are three terms, we look for a perfect square trinomial, or you can use the AC, box, guess, or guess and check method. And then finally, if there are four or more terms, you group your terms to create a binomial or a trinomial and use one of our previous factoring methods. This is key. Let's try one together. So 20a squared plus 60ab plus 45b squared. As always, I check for my GCF. In this case, I can factor out a 5, and 4a squared plus 12ab plus 9b squared remains. In the parentheses, I count my terms, and I look for a trinomial. Is it a perfect square? It is. So we can rewrite what's in the parentheses only and rewrite it as a perfect square. My final answer is 5 times a plus b squared, so I'll box my answer and we're done. 4m cubed minus m. GCF? Good, m comes out and we're left with 4m squared minus 1. Now I have a binomial in the parentheses, so I look for a difference of squares or a sum or difference of cubes. I can tell by my two square terms and a difference that I can use the difference of squares method, so I'll rewrite my terms. You might be able to skip this step, and I'll factor just within the parentheses. Nothing else can be factored, so I'm left with 2m plus 1 times 2m minus 1. Okie doke, I look at this guy and I do not see a GCF, but I have 4 terms. When I have 4 terms, we group terms, okay? So my first two terms have a GCF of 4a squared, leaving 3a plus b. My second two terms have a GCF of negative b squared, leaving 3a plus b. Oh, this is looking really good. So I drop it down, 3a plus b times 4a squared minus b squared. But I also can see I have dots here. So 4a squared minus b squared can be factored again as 2a plus b and 2a minus b. Remember, just keep drilling down until you can't factor anymore. Well, let's look for our GCF first because I can see it right away. 3x squared y is coming out, and then I have y cubed minus 27. I have two terms, and I just said y cubed, so I'm looking for a sum or difference of cubes. Absolutely works here. I can rewrite it if I want to, or I can just drop it right into my formula, keeping my 3x squared y outside. Okay, I'm moving fast because at this point, we know the methods, we're just applying them. Okie doke. GCF? Very good. We're taking x out, and I'm left with 4x squared plus 8xy minus 5y squared. So this has 3 terms. I can see that it's not a perfect square trinomial. Okay, so I'm going to use either the AC method or the box method or guess and check to get x times 2x minus y times 2x plus 5y. Box that, and we're good. So this is the last video in our Algebra 1 factoring series. I hope that you found the videos helpful, and I look forward to hearing from you in the comment section below. I know that this was a lot of information, but just remember that right now you're learning how to learn. You're not supposed to know all of the answers. And remember your 3 Ps. Everyone has their own path when it comes to learning. Just be patient with yourself as you figure it out and always keep practicing. I'll see you in the next one.